I'm sitting here watching a pot waiting for it to boil. You know, it takes forever. But if I were to go over there and cut up my zucchini like I want to, it would boil over like that. So here I sat. So I thought I'd talk to you fine people. I just saw on Facebook they're going to have a rally in South Bend, which is the larger town near me, a Black Lives Matter peace rally. But it starts at 9 o'clock at night. Is that smart to start something like that at 9 o'clock at night? When stuff starts to get dark, that's when people start feeling brave and start doing stupid stuff. I hope it goes well. I hope nothing bad happens. It's just a crazy time we live in, people. A crazy time. What is today? Saturday. Can you guess what the Humper's doing? Take a guess. You all know what his favorite thing in the world to do. Mowing the yard. It's like 70 degrees today. It's like 20 degrees cooler than yesterday. It was 90 yesterday and now it's 70. But tomorrow back up to 80, which isn't bad. But then back to 90 on Monday. It's just weird how a cold front can come in here at night. My face looks red. Maybe it's just how the lighting is. I don't know. But yesterday was really fun showing Starshine and Blazo around the area. See how that happened. We went out for lunch at a Chinese buffet, and I saw him walking across the parking lot with his backpack and a box as we're going there for lunch. And he was crossing the driveway. Well, I went in the back and turned around so I could go back and park up front. Well, I saw her, and I saw that they had 2 dogs. And I didn't see the cats at that moment. And they were just under a shade tree to try to cool down in the 90-degree weather. They had their dog bowl, water bowls out and stuff. So we went and ate. And when we came out, I said, I want to go see if those guys are still over there. Because I had a couple dog biscuits in my van, because whenever we go to the bank, they always give us dog biscuits, which Heidi does not like. So I keep them in the van in case I should happen to see a pup I want to give a dog biscuit to. So we went over there, and I rolled down my window. I'm like, hey, guys. And I said, I saw you guys over here, and I brought you a couple biscuits for your dogs. And then I'm like, oh, you have cats. I have nothing for the kitties. And we just talked to them for a few minutes, you know, what they were up to, what their story was. And then Dad and I, they said they were going to stay there and cool down and go over by the interstate and try to catch a ride going towards Detroit. Then Dad and I left. We went over to the lake. And I said, Dad, I really want to go see if they're back there. And I said, you know, physically I can't do a lot for somebody, but I can give somebody a ride. They were nice young kids. I know you're all like, be careful. We know. Dad agreed. We can go look for them. So we go where they were underneath the shade tree, and they weren't there. So I'm like, dang it. So, but they were right by the entrance of the highway with a sign saying, you know, looking for a ride to wherever. So I saw them, like, come over to the parking lot, because there was a gas station. So they came over. I'm like, we decided to give you guys a ride up the highway. And then the entrance to the highway was right there. And I said, did you guys get to see the lake? And they're like, no. I'm like, do you want to take a little ride? They're like, sure. So we took them, and we showed them different things in the area and took them by the lake and let them go take some pictures and put their feet in the water. And we had a good time. They have the most well-behaved animals. I thought we were going to hear meowing and barking, and not a peep. The cats curled up, went to sleep because they're in the air conditioning and they like the coolness. And Calypso, the little pug, slept most of the time, and Odin just kind of watched. I never heard those dogs make a bark, no peep, no nothing. They just very well behaved. And so I just felt like it was something small I could do for somebody. So why not do it? And Adriana, don't be offended, but me and Dad did give one of them one of the $10 Subway cards you gave us for his birthday, because we still have 2, the one you got for me and the one you got for him. So we gave them that so they can get a sandwich at some point if they need something to eat. They do have, I mean, they had some heavy packs. They had like tent, blankets, pillows, a little camp stove in a box. I mean, they can survive out without, you know, having to have a place to stay. But And then her sister, I had posted a picture of us on Facebook, and her sister, whose name is Stacy, had seen it and thanked me so much for being kind to her sister, and helping them along. So I hope they get to her house soon, because they're only maybe a couple hours away from there now. And I think once they get a little closer, their sister's going to come out and get them. Maybe they already did. I don't know. I just know that one cat's going to have kittens soon, and it'd be nice if they got to the sisters before the cat popped those puppies out. Pop those kitties out. So yeah. It was nice. So today's just going to be a low-key day. Just hanging around the house. Making some cherry soup right now, waiting for the cherries to boil. And then I'm going to cut up some zucchini because Dad's going to fry zucchini later. And I plan on frying up a head of cabbage and make cabbage and noodles. So we're just having a chill day. Dad got up and left this morning to go with his boyfriend, Larry. They went to go to this dairy farm that's having an open house, and people could come and watch how they do it. And Dad said it was very interesting. So they were at a dairy farm this morning watching cows get milked. Dad's like, there are a lot of people there. So, and then he's like, oh yeah, and then we stopped and saw so-and-so, and then we did this, and then, you know, they get together, and they're like Dad and I. We roam. You never know where we're going to end up. And when we had the two of us yesterday, I'm like, yeah, you never know where we're going to go. And they're like, that's a good way to do it. Sometimes you get to see things you don't think you're going to see. So yeah. The girl, she, back to those two, she's originally from Atlanta, but she's been living in Denver for a while. That's where she met him, and he's originally from Wisconsin. So after their stint here in Michigan, I think they're going to go to Wisconsin to visit his family for a bit. They're just kind of free. They are very free-spirited, kind of, you know, yeah. But I'm glad our paths crossed, and I'm glad I got to meet them, and I can keep track of them on Facebook, see how they're doing. Now I'm going to shut up and load this. I guess this would technically be a twofer. No, I'll wait and load this tonight. Because right now it's like 1 o'clock. I just put a video up from when we were out yesterday. So maybe I'll put this up later on tonight. Who knows if I'll do one tomorrow or not. We shall see. But now, oh, I'm starting to see bubbles. Bubbles! Okay. Bye. Hope you're having a good... I burped right in your face. That came out of nowhere. How did that happen? Have a good Saturday.